covering the villages for you. This is VNN. Welcome to your Lifestyle News Show with TK Cross and meteorologist Ashley Baylor.
Welcome to VNN's Lifestyle Show. I'm TK Cross.
And a meteorologist, Ashley Baylor.
Ashley, you know, the word on the street is the heat. That's what everyone's talking about. And on my way into work this morning, we were already into the mid-80s. I was so amazed by that.
I know, and it really doesn't take much to get us into the low and even mid-90s. Yeah. Now, it would be different if we actually had lower humidity. When you have very dry conditions, the air actually warms up faster. So the fact that we have the high humidity means that it's not going to warm up as fast. So that's why we can be in the mid-80s early in the morning and then only top out in the mid-90s. So
scientist.
Yeah, in a way the humidity works to our benefit, and then in another way it really doesn't. So let's talk about your Thursday. It's going to be another steamy day out there. Temperatures are going to top out in the mid-90s, but with that high humidity, it'll feel close to 103. The dew point is going to come down ever so slightly more into the lower 70s, so that's why the heat index a little bit lower than what we've been saying for the past week. Now, going into your Thursday, we'll see a mix of sun and clouds. There could be a spot thunder shower, but most of the thunder shower action has kind of stayed away from the villages. So yeah, we do need a drink of water every now and then. Not just your lawns, but you as well, and your pups. Make sure everyone is staying hydrated. These high heat indices are going to continue all the way through Monday. Could we possibly be looking at a slight cool down as we go into next Tuesday and Wednesday? Maybe. It's still a few days out. Things could change between now and then, but I'm cautiously optimistic. One thing that won't change, though, is the afternoon thunder shower threat. We'll break it all down in our 7-day forecast in just a little bit. TK?
Thank you, Ashley. Well, campers and their grandparents get to experience a wide range of activities as part of Camp Villages. But this one is the real deal, as you'll see when these families get hooked on learning how to catch a fish right here in the villages.
You know, I look forward to this every year. Teaching kids to fish is just amazing. You know, it leaves smiles on the faces. When you go through and see all these kids lined up along the bank, we've got 30 kids signed up this morning. And, you know, just to watch them catch the fish and laugh and giggle, and it's like, I got a big one. But, you know, listen to that. It's a lasting impression that we're leaving with future generations. A lot of these kids have never fished before. We've got a lot of parents and grandparents that have never fished before. So it's a teaching experience for all of them.
We're here learning how to fish. Have you fished before?
Yes.
Yes? How much fun is it?
Very. I like catching the fish and hanging out.
This is wonderful. I don't know where you can get this sort of experience. This is super nice. We're happy that the club gives them the rods and the bait and everything, so they really enjoy themselves. Yeah, very generous of the fishing club as well to do what they do and provide so much support. Everyone in the Camp Village has been wonderful. So even before she moved down this way from Connecticut, she had a wonderful time every summer with the Camp Villages. So we signed up for as much as we could.
I'm looking forward to more.
This is probably the top #1 event or session that fills up the quickest. Sign up as soon as it opens. You know, like if the timer starts at 8 o'clock in the morning, you better be clicking on it by 8:05 and 5 seconds. I say this every year. You don't remember the first video game you play, but I promise you'll remember the first fish you catch.
You can find more information on Camp Villages events like this one and sign up by going to districtgov.org. Later in the show, it's a bit of an antiquated mode of communication. Nonetheless, it still comes in handy, especially in emergencies. We'll explain.
I have a feeling I know what we're talking about here. Well, as we head into the coming days, getting into the weekend, unfortunately, the heat and humidity is not going to back off. We're still going to be sweating it out for a little while, but maybe just maybe. We have a slight cool down on the way heading into next week. We'll take a look at your 7-day forecast. But before we head to break, let's talk about your UV index. It is going to be around a 10 for Thursday, which of course is very high. So make sure you're slathering on the SPF. I would recommend at least SPF 30 and keep reapplying throughout the day, especially if you're going to be jumping in and out of a pool. Of course, take breaks in the shade or an air-conditioned area and try to limit your strenuous outdoor activity. Try and squeeze it in before 10 o'clock or wait until after 6 o'clock.
The VNN UV Index, presented by Care Dermatology, with offices in the Villages and Fruitland Park. Call 352-218-3211 or visit caredermatology.com.
I'm Lily, here with your Recreation Roundup. The Villages Amateur Radio Club will be operating from the Sheriff's Department Mobile Command Center trailer during Amateur Radio Field Day. Stop by the Eisenhower Recreation parking lot on Saturday, June 27th or Sunday, June 28th to see the operation in action and learn more about amateur radio. For more information about the Villages Amateur Radio Club, visit k4vrc.com or attend one of their meetings on the third Thursday of each month at Eisenhower Recreation Center at 6 p.m. As a friendly reminder, please always carry your original hard copy Villages ID or a guest ID with a photo ID. Only original copies of ID cards are accepted at the recreation centers. All rules and regulations posted in the recreation facility should be followed at all times.
Storm season is here in Central Florida, but the real question is whether your home is ready. Renewal by Andersen is offering storm season savings with buy one, get one 40% off windows and doors. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 1 full year. Renewal by Andersen's Acclaim Impact windows are built for Florida homes and designed to stand up to severe weather. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free design consultation. Renewal by Andersen.
Because most of our consumers are buying their first Sonesta awning or screen, it's important for them to understand that the benefits are more than just an awning over their patio. It's retractable. At the push of a button, if a storm is coming out of nowhere or a hurricane happens to be coming through the state, at the push of a button, they can roll it up and know that that awning is as strong as the wall that it's installed on.
Well, since we've added the awning, this area now becomes usable all day long, where we can sit out here in the pool and it completely covers it and it's really nice. And now we use the pool more often and we spend more time out here. If without it, we did not spend much time out here in the afternoon because it was just too hot. It was just too hot.
So I wanted to have an awning on my patio, got a card in the mail from Sonesta, called, salesman came, spent some time with me, sent out a professional to measure the job, came, measured, the installers came, did a great job. From start to finish, it was so pleasurable, it met all my expectations.
We also offer LED lights as a feature for the retractable awnings, so you can be out there in the evening time. We also have a wireless smart drop balance. As the sun begins to set, if your back patio or backyard area faces west with a smart drop balance from Sonesta, you can block that sun and still enjoy your outdoor patio area in the evening.
We offer the best options, the biggest sizes. We go up to 15-foot projection over your patio, up to a 40-foot width, but it's custom made for you. So we can make it down to the inch. If you want it 22 foot 6 inches, we can do that. We have hundreds of fabrics. We have hundreds of fabrics in stock. So when you place the order, we're the fastest that can produce your awning because we have everything sitting here ready and waiting for you to place your order.
Sonesta is sun when you want it and shade when you need it.
Call today, mention VNN, and get 25% off to honor America's semi-quincentennial celebration, our 250th birthday.
Here's your Villages forecast from the VNN Weather Team, presented by Sunshine Air Conditioning and Electrical. Here's meteorologist Ashley Baylor.
Well, to say the least, we've been roasting out there for the past several days, and unfortunately, as we go into the second half of the week, not much is going to change. As we head into your Thursday, temperatures are going to be back in the mid-90s. Dew points will come down ever so slightly, enough that the heat index will only be around 103, but 103, 105, 107, it all just spells uncomfortable. Now, one thing that might help us out is a spot shower or thunderstorm, because when we do get under those downpours, it temporarily cools the air. It doesn't bring down the humidity, but trust me, it's better than no downpour at all. But let's try and keep the downpours away between 6 to 10 o'clock so we can squeeze in that evening entertainment in the squares. Now, as we go through Thursday night, temperatures are going to drop into the mid-70s. We'll see a few scatter clouds, but overall, a quiet night here in the Villages. Going into your Friday, temperatures will stay in the mid-90s. The heat index around 105. We run the risk for a couple of pop-up showers and thunderstorms, but again, most of the thunder shower action has basically been avoiding the Villages. But at this point, the lawns are starting to look crispy. Those ponds are getting a little bit low once again. Of course, you have all that evaporation going on, as the sun heats up the ground, that warm air rises, it cools and condenses. That's how we get those big puffy cumulus clouds. So we're looking for downpours. We're loving the fact that we have these big puffy clouds because they move over that blazing hot sunshine and provide that temporary shade. So let's talk about the heat index as we go into the weekend, because it is going to get a touch worse. So between Thursday and Friday, that heat index is going to be between 103 to 105. But with the temperature and the dew point coming up for Saturday and Sunday, that is going to put the heat index right around 108. And of course, you could argue at times it may feel even close to 110. So that's why I say it almost doesn't matter what the heat index is. It's just going to be downright uncomfortable outside. So that's why I keep emphasizing, please take care of yourselves and let's take care of our pets as well. So let's talk about some ways you can stay safe in this heat, especially if this is your first summer here in Central Florida. Of course, the number one thing, and we say it ad nauseum, is stay hydrated. But something that might be easy to forget. You want to make sure you wear loose, light-colored clothing, especially if you're going to spend a lot of time outdoors, because that light-colored clothing will reflect the sunshine, whereas darker clothes will absorb the heat and make you feel hotter. Trust me, it makes a difference. Of course, take breaks in the shade or air-conditioned areas and reduce your strenuous outdoor activity between 10 to 6. If you want to get in that golf game, maybe get the earlier tee time, or if you want to go for a run or a bike ride, maybe try and squeeze that in after 6 o'clock once the sun starts to set and we start to lose the prime heat of the day. Now, as far as the pets go, we want to make sure we take care of them as well. Of course, they need plenty of water and shade. Make sure we're not leaving our pups in hot lock cars. We bring our dogs everywhere, but on days like this, it's just best to leave them home in the AC. You also want to try and limit their walks between 10 and 6 o'clock. If they do have to get outside during that time, try and keep their paws on the grass if you can. The pavement gets really hot this time of year, so if you put your hand on the concrete or the asphalt, and if it's too hot for your hand, it is too hot for their paws. All right, let's check out your 7-day forecast, where, as I said, the numbers come up a little bit, not only for Saturday and Sunday, but going into Monday as well. It stays searing hot. So the fact that we're looking forward to maybe temperatures coming down into the lower 90s on Tuesday, I think that kind of says something. But I'm also somewhat optimistic that maybe we'll only have highs in the upper 80s heading into next Wednesday. But I kind of said it before. This is still 6 and 7 days out, so things will likely change between now and then. So, of course, make sure you keep up to date with us right here on VNN. Tune your radio to WVLG and check us out in the Villages Daily Sun. And, of course, stay cool out there.
Thanks for watching meteorologist Ashley Baylor, presented by Sunshine Air Conditioning and Electrical.
Coming up, always wanted a garden but don't have the space? We'll tell you how you can utilize shared community space to grow your own food. But first, in order to keep facilities in the Villages well maintained, here are some temporary closures to consider as you plan your week.
Innovative Concrete Coatings is the area's local premier concrete coating company. When it comes to concrete coatings, there is a difference. We are the only local authorized dealer of Pentec industrial coatings. Our polyurea is superior to epoxy products. We offer the most advanced concrete coating for residential and industrial applications, driveways, garages, shops, hangars, and so much more.
For a beautiful, long-lasting, slip-resistant concrete coatings, call Innovative Concrete Coatings today.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible. So call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Talk about the benefits of some of these brands, the warranties, and just many of the different varieties that you've got here.
There's literally thousands of different flooring that you can get, and you know, the name brands are pretty important. The warranty is only as good as the company that stands behind it, and if they're still in business. So we tend to stay with the major companies like the Mohawks, Karastan, you know, Dow Tile. These are name brands that have been around a long, long time. And not only is the warranty from the factory important and stuff, but it's also from who you purchase it from. Many dealers and stuff use subcontractors, and your warranty is good with the subcontractor. We use subcontractors as well, but what we do and stuff is we don't make the subcontractor come back to your house at his time. We take care of it. So we stand behind the product from the day. We have a lifetime installation guarantee. As long as you own it, we're going to stand behind it.
If they're a first-time buyer or considering just updating what they've already got, what would you like people to know about Great Lakes?
I would like everybody to know that, you know, we are no pressure. We are here just to help you find the right product, take as much time. You know, some people I think get excited. There's so many choices. You know, by all means, take as many as you need to take them home, look at the colors, looking at your lighting, ask us questions. You know, the internet has a lot of information. Some good, some not so helpful, but you know, we're here to help, and if it takes a year to pick your flooring, that's okay with us. We'll be here.
What can people find at GreatLakesCarpet.com?
One of the most helpful things is we have a room visualizer that you can take a picture of your room at home, put it in the visualizer, and visualize all the different products right on your computer at home.
Tom Urban is the General Manager. Thanks a lot for joining us on Ask the Expert.
A Lady Lake resident recently set a new Guinness World Record. Not bad, Cupcake. Earlier this month, Bridget Anderson of Lady Lake beat the Guinness World Record for the most cupcakes frosted in 1 minute and set a new Guinness World Record for the fastest time to frost 100 cupcakes at 2 minutes flat. Anderson, who is a cake decorator at Sam's Club in Lady Lake, says she was able to do it thanks to the support of her co-workers. Last year, Anderson saw a Facebook video of a cake decorator frosting 57 cupcakes and setting a Guinness World Records title. She thought, I could beat that, and she set out to try. She practiced on thousands of cupcakes decorated to Sam's Club specifications as her co-workers timed her attempts. Finally, she reached her goal of frosting 100 cupcakes in exactly 2 minutes, earning her first Guinness World Records title. But she didn't stop there, as she then went on to frost 62 cupcakes in 1 minute. Now she has certificates to remind her of her accomplishments. And hey, the next time you visit the Sam's Club bakery, be sure to give Bridget a hearty thumbs up. The village's amateur radio operators will host a field day emergency communications exercise this weekend. Imagine if commercial power and first responders communications networks go dark, completely off, in, say, a weather or other type of emergency, when urgent messages must be sent and critical information must be received. Well, in order to address this potential problem, dozens of licensed amateur radio operators from the Villages Amateur Radio Club plan to prove once again that even under the worst emergency scenarios, ham radio operators can provide reliable radio communications locally, regionally, and nationally. TVA-RC members will be part of the annual 24-hour American Radio Relay League's Field Day event at the Eisenhower Recreation Center parking lot Saturday and Sunday, June 27th and 28th, beginning at 2 p.m. both days. This event is open to the public, and area residents are encouraged to visit and learn more about amateur radio. Coming up, there's room to grow in Leesburg as the community comes together to plant a garden.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
My children live on the same mountain as I live on. I'm the silver fox on the mountain. My name is Lois, and I have been with Centerwell 15 years. What impresses me about my doctor, he sits and talks to you and goes over everything. I always leave feeling that my needs have been taken care of. And the staff is so friendly and welcoming, you almost feel like you're at home. As a senior, and them focusing on seniors, they know what we need. I strive to stay healthy because I want to do whatever. Like 2 years ago, I went ziplining. That was probably one of the oldest ones they'd ever had. I loved it. No, my doctor did not know. But I told him later, and he was happy for me.
Choose a senior-focused doctor who makes you feel heard, not hurried. Schedule a tour today. Centerwell Senior Primary Care. It's about time.
You're always welcome at Cody's.
Follow me right this way.
It's where friends and family meet for fun times and great food.
We enjoy the 2-for-1 happy hour from 11 to 7.
We come here for the amazing nightly entertainment.
Great service and loads of smiles await you at Cody's Original Roadhouse in Brownwood and Lake Sumter Landing.
When you call Doc's Restorations, you're calling first-class service, using first-class products by first-class licensed professional contractors and installers. Want to remodel your kitchen, baths, or flooring? We do that. Do you have a honey-do list or want to add an addition onto your home? We do that too. Are you a disabled veteran and looking to make your home ADA-friendly? Doc's is a VA-approved builder. 5-year warranties are standard across the board, but our Bella Bath shower systems have a lifetime warranty. In 21 years of servicing the remodeling needs of our customers, we're continuously providing nothing but the utmost quality and care with your project. Our quality control manager will ensure your complete satisfaction. We invite you to come see for yourself. Come visit our showroom on 441 South, just north of Spanish Springs in Summerfield. Visit docsrestorations.com for more details. We look forward to helping you make your home look like a million. It's up to you what you tell your neighbors.
Well, I know I have always wanted to be a part of cultivating a community garden. And if you have too, the City of Leesburg welcomes you to their garden. The community garden at the Leesburg Resource Center gives residents a chance to experience hands-on community gardening thanks to the Leesburg in Bloom Committee. The 16 beds at the garden are already blooming with fresh food and greens. The community garden provides a shared space for growing food, learning sustainable practices, building community relationships, and fostering environmental stewardship. The garden is located behind Leesburg Resource Center at 1041 County Road 468. To find out more or to rent a plot, you can visit leesburgflorida.gov. After the break, meteorologist Ashley Baylor has your forecast for the Town Square's nightly performances. But first, we'll take a look at some upcoming shows in the days ahead, brought to you by the Villages Entertainment.
Now at Cartworld, the ultimate village party machine, introducing the new 2026 Club Car Crew. Great for tailgating at the squares or just cruising with family and friends. Street legal with lithium power. This game-changing vehicle is designed with fun in mind. Club Car, the #1 car and American-made since 1958. Visit our modern showroom for a test drive today. Cartworld Golf Cars, located on Highway 27 441, 1 block north of County Road 466 in Lady Lake. Proudly serving Central Florida for over 38 years.
So I've lived in some homes with some unique style windows. I'm not sure where they got them or how they got in there, but you can go in and customize no matter what the situation.
Absolutely. So in fact, all of our windows are custom built specific to each individual home, and we have a range of options where homeowners can really make it feel like it's natural to their home, but it also gives that aesthetic upgrade, and it can match their personal preferences. So you can choose from color, hardware, grill patterns, just a range of options to really not only find that unique fit for those interesting openings, but also just to make it fit that aesthetic that you're seeking.
So it's not just an out-of-the-box product, it's made for you.
Absolutely.
Okay, so in redoing my windows and replacing, got to get a contractor involved, got to get somebody in there to design and help figure it out. Where do you come in on that?
Yeah, so the great thing is at Renewal by Andersen, we are your one-stop shop through all of that. So from that initial design consultation through the manufacturing installation, we are there with you the whole time. So we make it as easy as possible on you, and we have amazing warranties that we back everything up with. So you can take confidence in knowing that you have this incredible warranty, an amazing product, and really great service that we are with you throughout.
Welcome back. All right, Ashley, so dancing in the squares, dancing in the sunlight still, because the days are so long right now. You know, it doesn't get dark until almost 9 o'clock, right?
I know. The sun doesn't set until 8:30.
Yeah.
So when 8 o'clock hits and my daughter's out playing, I said, you got to go to bed soon. It doesn't seem like they should. But if you're going to be out there at the squares, get there early, get yourself a nice shady spot, because even at 6 o'clock, temperatures are still going to be in the low 90s. I'll throw in that chance of a spot thunder shower, but so far, we've been doing okay for entertainment in the squares. We've stayed nice and dry, sweaty, but dry. So let's give you a rundown of who will be taking the stage Thursday evening. Let's start in Sawgrass, where you can check out Studio 77. At Sumter Landing, Latin Ambition will be taking the stage. At Brownwood, you can see Southbound. And then at Spanish Springs, it is my favorite DJ, my mom's favorite DJ, my daughter's favorite DJ. It's your favorite DJ, Scooter. The DJ will be having a blast with the crowd. Everybody loves checking him out. And if you really want to learn how to do that line dancing or learn certain moves, he is the best one to teach you. Live entertainment returns to Eastport on Friday.
All right, thank you, Ashley, and that is all we have for you today. Join us again tomorrow for another lifestyle show, and make sure you pick up a copy of today's Daily Sun. Tune that radio into WVLG, and as always, keep enjoying that Active Villages lifestyle. We'll see you.
Take care.
Thanks for watching your VNN Lifestyle News Show.